in the music in Chicago music, like the calling out of the dead homies just seems to be something that's done on a regular basis.
right?
I mean, you had a verse I think in the "I'm So Serious" song where you said I'm smoking on the Tuka pack,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and then in the war song you said I'm kicking Mrs. Coleman's door and knock little JoJo on the floor.
Right, right. That was just basically, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas always dissing our dead homies, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they gonna diss my dead homies in their music. I'm gonna go make a song this being of the utmost disrespectful to your dead homie. You know what I'm saying? This is how I go. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers disrespect our dead homies, we gonna go back and disrespect yours.
Okay, and then social media kind of pumps it all up. Like when I post a Chicago rapper on my Instagram and I say interview coming soon, all I see is just comments upon comments of disrespecting a dead friend of that rapper over and over
Right.
again.
Right. I mean that's pretty much how it is. But them basically be like fans and shit. Like them people don't even actually be from Chicago type shit. Them just be like people who just fans of each movement, either our movement or the ops movement. You know what I'm saying? Just basically just saying that shit.
Okay, I know from personal experience, it's one thing for me and another person to have a disagreement and us to get on the phone and not see eye to eye. But once it starts hitting the public and everyone starts throwing their 2 cents in and people start adding you on Twitter and leaving you fucked up DMs and everything else like that, it just kind of drives the anger level up more and more in the whole situation for both sides.
Right? True. I mean me, I'm not bothered by the shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? People come on my inbox all the time and say little shit like fuck my dead homie, fuck this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna write nothing back to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you saying, bro. You ain't gonna say it to my face type shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't let that shit really bother me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say it to me personally, so I don't give a fuck what you say on the internet. You know what I'm saying? That's just internet shit. That's lame nigga shit.
Right, but when you look at what's happening in Chicago, I don't think everyone takes the high road like you're talking about right now. I mean, we just did an article about Memorial Day in Chicago where 63 people got shot. One person got dead, got left dead.
Right. I mean
And this
that ain't
is
from I mean that's real Chicago shit. That's not from people calling out each other's dead homie type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's real beef shit. That dead homie shit, that's like music shit that's somewhat of more street shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like nigga disrespect our dead homie, we go kill one of your niggas. Now we disrespecting that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit. Like it's that's what it's more of. You know what I'm saying? All violence in Chicago is not through music. You know what I'm saying? All violence in Chicago ain't from music or has nothing to do with music. You know what I'm saying? That just basically just be real street shit that's going on in Chicago.
I mean, how do you think that things could be improved? Because, do you have kids?
Yeah.
I mean, I've interviewed rappers from Chicago that say that they could never walk their kids in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
And there was that one video that circulated, recently, which had a dude walking his daughter, and a guy pulled up on him and said, "Yeah, you're lucky you with your daughter, or else I would do you dirty right now."
Yeah, in most cases, I mean, most niggas when they said that, they just would have just opened fire on him and his daughter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that happens, but you know what I'm saying? As far as me, like, you know what I'm saying? I just, sometimes you gotta take yourself away from it. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no other option. It's no other route. Like, that's going to happen. You walking your kids to school, if you into the streets or you in the streets and you got beef with niggas and niggas roll up on you and see you with your child, like, you being with your child, that don't really stop certain niggas from doing what they gonna do to you. Like, certain niggas, you know what I'm saying, do what they gonna do to you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Other niggas might just give you a pass. So it depends on what's going on and what just happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What could really be done to start to improve things in this fucked up situation?
I mean, I'm gonna be realistic with this shit. I'm gonna be realistic. I mean, it's a lot of shit going on in the city. Like, I mean, people might outside looking in might think like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see how I'm gonna say this. Let me see. Basically, I mean, it fall under like the parents. You know what I'm saying? It fall with the parents. It fall with the schooling. You know what I'm saying? They just shut down so many CPS schools. You know what I'm saying? So kids can't even learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? They taking all the budgets away from the schools. You know what I'm saying? So they taking budgets. Kids can't learn. Kids growing up not giving a fuck about school, or you know what I'm saying, can't get the proper education that they deserve or that they need. You know what I'm saying? Parents not teaching their kids right. Parents don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's even parents now just teaching their kids to gangbang. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, the violence in Chicago is gonna happen and always been happening even before the music shed light on it and people start looking into Chicago. It always been violence in Chicago, forever and ever. Like, it's always been happening. I mean, the violence gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no way around it. Me, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I don't think there's no way around it.
Okay, so if one of your kids came to you and said, "Dad, I want to be a BD,"
I mean, I it'd be crazy to me. I'd be like, what the fuck? Like, like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my kid wouldn't even come to me and say that, because you know what I'm saying? I'm teaching my kids to be better. Like, you know what I'm saying? I took my kids out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even stay in the hood no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to move in a better neighborhood, in a safer place to raise my kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to show my kids a different life from what I had to live. You know what I'm saying? I lived that life because I ain't have no choice. Because that's why I stayed. That's where my mama stayed. My mama stayed in the bullshit. We stayed in low income, you know what I'm saying, apartments and shit. And that's where the violence was. You know what I'm saying? My kids, I don't stay in there no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to move away from the bullshit and be in a safe neighborhood, be in a good neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I could teach my kids better and they could go to better schools where they don't even got to be around violence. I could actually walk outside of my house right now, walk up and down the street, you know what I'm saying, without nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? Walk my kids to the playground and do all that.
right? But you know what? I mean, do you have boys or girls?
I got boys and girls.
Okay, so boys end up emulating their father. Like, I look at all the shit when I was a kid saying, I'm never going to do this. I'm never going to be like my dad. And then as I got older, I started doing a bunch of the shit that I saw my dad doing
Right.
subconsciously. And it's like, oh shit, my dad did this. I ended up doing the same thing. So, imagine you wake up one morning and one of your sons got a song on YouTube dissing somebody's dead homies. And now,
Right.
well, his dad did it, so now he's doing it. And what can you really tell them when you were doing it yourself?
I mean, I could tell them the outcome of what happened when people was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't nothing really come from that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, first of all, my son, you know what I'm saying, me personally, my son's not gonna grow up to want to do that, because I'm not gonna allow him to grow up to do that. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, to imagine if it was the case scenario, I just tell him like, this what happened from all that. You know what I'm saying? Look at what this happened. Death, jail. You know what I'm saying? And this what happened from all the bullshit that we went through. You know what I'm saying? I want to teach my kids to be better than what I was. I don't want them to go through the same shit that I went through. You know what I'm saying? Because the shit I went through, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we went through it and the shit was fun, or, you know what I'm saying, some of the shit was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We lost homies in the midst. We got niggas that got 30 and 40 years, you know what I'm saying, lost their life, you know what I'm saying, could never had kids to be able to teach their kids, you know what I'm saying? We got people who done lost their homies that done got killed right in front of my eyes, like, you know what I'm saying, who don't even got kids, they ain't gonna never had kids, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just basically just tell them like all the what's the pros and cons of what they doing, you know what I'm saying, and what I've been through. Try to teach.
I mean, if you had, you know, unlimited funds to try to change the situation in Chicago, what would you do?
I mean, I probably, if I had unlimited funds to change the situation, I probably put more into the schools, put more jobs out here. You know what I'm saying? To get the kids something to do, so they ain't got to be on the streets fucking around. I mean, that's basically more the issue. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with the kids being in the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't got nothing else better to do but to do that. You know what I'm saying? If they had jobs, or, you know what I'm saying, any type of programs and things that could help them, you know what I'm saying, then they wouldn't be in the streets. They'll see the other side to it. what I'm saying? But without those things being present, like, you know what I'm saying, people stay in the streets and they get stuck in the streets.